um, I hate when I get suckered into things. Well, you know, like I was suckered in. I don't want to do that. Like, and they're literally like, "Oh, you should do that," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to run one." Like, I'm just checking my computer out real quick. I might go to that stupid thing, but yeah, the computer's inputted all the Kansas City Royals footage that I record. So let's just go with it. You know, sorry people. It took me an hour to to do that. Like I was pissed. Like, oh great, you know, because this video was gonna come out like earlier. You know, I mean, you know how PlayStations are. They kind of suck sometimes. Like with, it's not really even PlayStation because like the PlayStation's not, you know, a computer in a way. You know, it's just a game console. It's just getting a USB to work is like is crazy. Because one of the things I learned when I was at a TV station is like USB is so slow. You know, so that's that. But yeah, I got a new case and they were like, oh, I literally told her like I just want to make sure it's going into the right hands. My fishing group. You know, I don't care. I don't want to run it. Like, why would I tried running it? It didn't work. Don't want to go back to it. Because like, first off, some of the things in our community would do is be like, oh, everybody needs fishing licenses. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's well-meaning and shit, but like, literally, I've been fishing for years without that. Like, you know, years. The only times I get them is like when I have to take a boat out or something. Is to be like, oh, I need this because I'm on Gardner Lake in Connecticut. You know, and you know, like they police that like really well. So, you know, and that's kind of one of those things where I'm just like, you guys are like, I mean, I don't know. I don't like that with people sometimes. You can be like, I've never had a license for years. Like years. Like, and what I mean by that is not never had a license because I'm like 26, so that's like 10 years of, you know, not needing one. But like I've been to so many spots where it's like no police presence, no nothing, and like I guess they take your stuff and write you a ticket. So it's always good to have one, but within our community, it's like a budget thing. So it's not the license or the having of a license. It's the, oh, we gotta spend money on this shit. Like it's I don't know how much it is, but it's not. You make so much money off with the inner community. Why not put that in the budget? You gotta spend so much money by July 5th, I think. Put that in the budget, you know. You know, like, I mean, this is why I don't like dealing with them. Is like, if it's a useless trip to the farm, like I said that, like 30 trips to the farm is not fun. Like, why would they want me to make a video? Another thing why I was there, because they still don't get it. Like, my caseworker's I'm gonna have to explain it to her. Like, I don't want to run the fishing group because I know what the is gonna happen. Like, you know, like if you tell me you're gonna put up a poster saying you're gonna do it, and I come back and there's no poster up, what's my point? Like, why do I care? I'm not gonna, like, you know, because I don't want to be there anyways. Like, why would I go there just to put up a poster? Why would I do that? Like, especially if you said you were gonna do it. And to be perfectly honest, I have fishing equipment in my apartment. I'm not like fucking, you know, I'm not like, I could go tomorrow if I want to. I thought about it, and the only reason I'm not like sure if I want to go is because money is always tight. It's like, you know, for those of you who don't know, when you're fishing, always want to have fresh stuff. Fresh lures, fresh bait. The fresher you got them, the better off you are. But you know, it's like sometimes you just go for the fun too, like, and that's something I've kind of missed out on. Like, I gotta start doing that stuff because sitting here, like, I like to do the videos at night, but you know, sometimes you want to do that other stuff during the day. You know, like sometimes you want to actually finish this game, like this game. Because I'm a rage quitter, like, I didn't record the last time I did this, but at least I don't think I did, hopefully not, you know? I was like, ugh, the Marlins just suck. You know, it was one of those things where I was like, damn it, you know? And then, at that point, it's like, you don't want to do that, you know? You don't want to go through that. Oh, man. I don't know. I like making these videos, though, to be honest with you, like doing the streams, because I'm still writing the script to the Royals video. I've been trying to jot down some notes on it. Like, one of the things I've kind of realized is that this might have to go through a few drafts, because it's like, you know, it's just not an easy video to make, because for me at least, once I get this process down, it'll be better. Like, I've, you know, just been doing some things. Also, when you're rebuilding, there's only like a few, like in every league there's a few ways you can get new players. So trades and, you know, free agency and the draft. You know, and when you're rebuilding in a small market like Kansas City, you don't really use free agency too much. So, and I put the budgets on that team. So, yay me. That was both great and stupid, because I actually did that with the Washington Nationals that I'm not really rebuilding. I just did it for fun. And I went through the off season with that, and it's like, oh, that's what it is. You can't sign any more free agents until you get under budget, under the player budget. And I'm like, what the, you know, and I had done franchises before where you can't play games until you're under budget. So I was like, great. That was actually not too costly. That was very kind of like easy to get under budget. It was like, you know, because I did a fantasy draft, so it wasn't like I was, you know, trading away a bunch of guys that were good. Like, I mean, I traded away some guys like Josh Reddick. I like him, but he's not like a world beater, you know. You know what I mean? Like those guys, like good role players, defensive outfielder, good role player. I didn't realize that when I booted it up today. I was like, I'm just gonna spend money like I normally do. Where it's like, okay, I don't like. Unless it's like, I don't maliciously try to do it, you know, it's like, oh, hey, you know, I got unlimited money, might as well just throw my money where it counts, you know, and try to sign guys that aren't, you know, like, I mean, I never go too high, but, you know, partly because you forget when you do multiple franchises, oh, hey, this one's got the budget on, and, we might need to trade some guys. You know, that's never a good thing. Because financial flexibility is huge when you put the budgets on, you know, to be like, okay, I gotta make money, I gotta do that, I gotta go to the bank, you know, whatever. But also, like, the Royals are a tough rebuild, I guess, in that way too, right? Like, because they're not going to be good for a while, so it's not like they're going to draw huge players, huge, you know, fans. Like the center fielder, Ender Inciarte. Like, I think that in terms of MLB The Show, they're low-key the worst team in the league, because everybody knows Baltimore, everybody knows Miami, but, you know, it's like one of those things when you look at their roster, you're just like, whoa. And I don't mean to insult them, because, like, you know, I think that teams that do that sometimes have a point. I mean, you know, in the Royals, it's just ownership. Like, and I don't mean to say that, like, ownership is, always the problem. It's sometimes like, you know, just people not like, you know, performing. Like Alex Gordon, I love him because he's a great defender, at least good. You know what I mean? Good defender. You know, he stood with the team, but it's also like you got to move on, like, because that's just insane. You know, I gave up so many pieces in that. Because the thing is with that team, it's like you got some guys that are 80, 85, and then 90, 190 overall player. But then, like, you look at the rest of the roster, it's like, you know, it's not good. It's like 64, 66. You know, and, you know, that's not a good way to do it. Also, one of the things I've learned is I gotta give a shout out to the baseball YouTubers that did this before me, because I learned from their videos, like, and it's something I actually remember too. It wasn't like you know, it's one of those things that when you look back, you're like, holy crap, how do I forget that? You know, holy crap, whatever. That when you go to the free agency, you can find guys that are 18, 19 years old for like have a B potential or A potential, and you sign them because that is a good way to not, you know, it's actually a great way to supplement your talent. You know what I mean? To like be like, okay, we're not going to go after the big fish because we can't, you know, we just can't, but we're going to go after smaller fish to like, to give, you know, some hope. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? Oh. There we go, Brinson. I kind of think the Marlins, I mean, the weird thing was with the Marlins and their rebuild in the real world, because I don't disagree with it to an extent, because they at least pulled off some aspects of it, you know, at least as far as I could tell. You know, it was like the Royals should have done what the Marlins did, and you know, the Marlins, at least they, at this point, they had prospects, you know, like, you know what I mean? You can't keep paying Giancarlo Stanton, like, you know, I could have told you that, but, you know, other guys like Ozuna, Yelich, if I had to do that team over again, I would keep them. You know, if I was the GM in the real world, like, you know, keep them, build around them, but Stanton, because it just, like I've been saying, it limits your financial flexibility a lot by, like, about, you know, a metric shit ton. Yeah. But, like, this team is also, like, I actually want to do a Marlins rebuild because this team is still trash. But, 1 5-year rebuilding project at a time. Yeah, one of the things I like is to just sim the season, because at this point with certain teams, you know you're not going to compete. So, like, I like to play the games, but I also am aware enough that I have time things, I have times, you know, to do things. So, like, you know, usually, like, that's kind of why the video comes out, like, this video's out now versus earlier today. It's like, yeah, it's 12 midnight, but still, I don't have like 24, I don't have 50 hours in a day, you know, so that's a double. That should have been a home run, but a double. Go. Yeah, because doubles are awesome. One out doubles, not as much as no outs, but still. Also, I'm going to pause for a minute and just show you why I'm kind of shocked that I'm even in the game. All these guys, not bad, but they should not be starting when you got these guys on the bench. Dietrich is a utility guy, but he's better than everybody starting. Real Muto, I still have him because I started this team last year. And, you know, like, again, I'm starting basically all the subs. Sub to me. please. But all the subs is like, that's one of the things I gotta say with the National League is always like, how, like, oh, come on, get down. No. No. Oh, man, if that got down, like, if it would just drop short, I could be happy. But now I'm sorry.
For the Marlins.
Because none of these other guys, like, I think this guy could hit, but, you know, the other guys are not going to get him in. The other guys, like, okay, let's look at who we have on deck and in the hole. Yeah, see, in the hole, no. Next guy, maybe. This guy, maybe as well, because we just need to get, you know, we need to not make it out here. You know? It's like, oh, shit, we're going to make it out here. Okay, I'm going to get bullpen arms up and throwing too, because that's important. Get those guys up, because this game is not over, but, I mean, I don't know.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, this game was over before it started. The Braves are not good either, but they're actually, you know, talented. My team is not talented at all. And I don't know. As you can see, I'm not the greatest player, so, you know, that's one of the things I kind of have to reiterate. I'm, like, terrible at hitting. Pitching, I'm decent.
The second baseman.
I was hoping I didn't say that now that I mention it, because I'm trying not to jinx myself here. But managing, like, one of the things with managing I always kind of hate is to, like, have to sub in everybody in the National League, like, just to be like, okay, I don't want people getting injured, you know? Because that's what I do. I'm used to playing with the DH sometimes, you know, but sometimes it's just like, I don't want to sub in my catcher because he's the catcher and he's pretty much one of two guys on the team that can do the job. You know, and then it's like, oh, you know, who else do we sub in? Because, you know, especially like, well, at least the good thing on this team is there's not like a lot of that, oh, there's no durability. Because to me, 75, 80 durability is good. You want that. You know, especially if you're a bad team and you're just like, you know what, we can't have guys constantly getting injured. You know, that's not a good thing. Oh shit, I'm gonna just pop this up. Yeah, I'm gonna change this real quick to advanced settings. There we go. Because I like it this way better, to see the comments and also see the time of the video. So I'm not just like, okay, how long have I been talking, you know? And I talked for a while, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna lose because these games are not, you know, this game is one of those things where it's like too tight, you know what I mean?
Number 52.
Good. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Like, you know. That was awesome.
Now batting.
Because now it's like, okay, now I have a situation. Now it's like, do I go for the lead right now and take out my pitcher, or do I keep him in the game? I gotta sub out my pitcher because I totally screwed that up. And also, again, like, that guy's literally terrible offensively, so. Okay, so maybe I can get away with just swinging away here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they're all playing butt defense, so forget it. Wait a minute. Alright. Yeah, because, again, I'm not used to playing in the National League or with the DH on, so. Oh, he's gone. Oh, dude, this is not the time to steal third. Okay, so 2 strikes. Let's see if we can get him in, though. Because at this point, might as well swing away. And totally look like an idiot, you know? There we go. That was... Wow. That was pretty
The
bad.
center
That's
fielder,
like
number
a
9.
Bartolo Colon swing. You know? And I just
1-0.
see. I'm finally learning some patience after embarrassing myself. Yay!
Zero.
That was down
I got 1 ball, 1
Main
strike.
Street. Oh, damn it. That was just hung on up too long. But at least I got the top of my inning, top half of my lineup coming up in the next inning. You know, like one of those things where you're just like positives, facts. I really should have put in a position player to hit for my pitcher.
Flowers.
Just because, like, I've got guys that aren't, you know, like, I don't know. I've got guys that can hit, at least somewhat. Like, I always kind of laugh because Dietrich was never, like, a star in the real world until recently, but still, the man has some talent. If you look at his, you know, skill card or whatever, his player card. I mean, I'm kind of blowing a lot of stuff here. Like a one-hit game so far is great, you know, the 6th inning. Come on, throw him out. I like that, though. That's actually real because you didn't try to rush it, you know?
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Fulton-Evans.
Ball, that's low.
Mike, okay, so this is the pitcher.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, bada, swing. Okay, I'm gonna walk the pitcher, I think. Great, brilliant. Just leave one in there, because why not? Because, like, he's also the pitcher, so if he hits a home run, I'd actually just throw up my hands and be like, wow.
Zero. Full count.
Yeah, Miami kind of sucks in a way. Not to say the city, but it's just hot down there. That's all I meant with that. You know, I live in the Northeast. I'm not going to be a snowbird. So, yeah.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
All right, so there's no 2 outs.
That's a ball.
2 outs, plays the first. And that's a home run. I love how they jump, but like they're never going to reach the top of that wall. Oh shit, we're down 1 run.
The batter, number 7.
Which is not good. I mean, this is why I hate close games. It's just like, ugh. Monday-like games, you know? Let's see, though, we can bounce back. Because this is only 1 run, so nothing to get too worked up about. Also, when you're broadcasting, you can't be like, God, you know what I mean? You can't be all angry and shit sometimes. Like, that's one thing I've noticed. Is sometimes when the heat is on, it's better to be like that, you know?
Anderson.
Because I totally was late. That pitch should have been gone. Because that's up in the zone. Damn it. Damn it. Again, this isn't even a good team, so I shouldn't get too worked up by this, you know?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I always love that about myself. I pick the worst teams because it's a challenge, but then I get pissed when they lose because I'm an idiot. Honestly. You know, like, I'm the rage quitter. That's kind of not a good thing, you know? Not that I'm going to rage quit now. I mean, you know, it's just one of those things where you just, like, break the controller. And I have no actual, like, I have very little skills, I guess, at this game.
Zero.
Like, that was a bad pitch to swing
Count
at.
0-2. I got the
There
count
we
1
go,
and
1 and 2. Don't go down easy, Castro. You know, you're actually a good player at this point, so. Not someone I'm going to build around, but still. A+. B-. Get the hell out. I had to do that, you know.
Now batting, number 45.
Great. We got basically Mark Reynolds Jr. next, I think. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's like when he's hitting cleanup, like, not good.
Zero.
Like, that's not good. Also, because you look at his stats, it's just, like, he's a power hitter, but he's not good at contact. Like, that, none of these guys are. So, whatever. And then he does that. Well, I do that, you know, so whatever.
Oh.
I do that, and I fail miserably. Woo! Oh. 30-minute video. I'll probably stop now, I guess, right? Because I'm losing. I might just send it to the end just because I don't care. I've tried this team to win this game like at least 3 times. So, yeah, it's like one of those things. I'm not going to stop, you know, with a save game, you know, rather, you know. So, I'm going to pause so I don't have to see the screen of stupidity where they start like rocking out or whatever, and I will see y'all later.